Hi there, this is Felix. I'm a physical therapist at Bloomwell Therapy Center. Today we'll try to understand detoxification. Try and see what's all the fuss about detox. Everybody talking about detox. So welcome as we continue with this episode. So what is detoxification? So detoxification is the process by the body which the body tries to expel toxins out of the body, toxic and other waste products. And why do we need this detoxification? You see, we are constantly exposed to different environments. Number one, you might find some of you working in an industry, some of you are working in greenhouses, some of you are working in cities where you're just constantly exposed to toxic air. And by toxic air, I mean polluted air. There's a lot of carbon, there's a lot of chemicals that probably you are inhaling in. And you see, all these will add up to toxicity, either in your respiratory system and other parts of the body. Secondly, poor lifestyle choices, like poor or unhealthy dietary habits. You see, siku hizi watu wanakula tu processed foods, watu wanakula junk foods, like it has become the norm. What happened to cooking your meal at home? We are just ordering in foods. I like a South African tribe, one of our South African tribes that believe that they cannot eat that which they have not killed. Basically, what they mean is that they can't eat that which they have not prepared. But what is happening to us nowadays? We're just ordering food in. You don't have, perhaps we are too busy working. We don't have time to even prepare a good, healthy meal. So then we add to the load of toxicity by taking these unhealthy, poorly prepared foods. And that will add to toxicity. Another thing is that people are engaging in a habit of taking too much alcohol, and more so alcohol. People will find that they match alcohol with poorly cooked meat. And actually, I've been having these complaints of gout disease. Gout primarily is caused by meat plus alcohol. And when you combine that plus sugar, honestly, you're going to be a victim of severe pain in gout disease. So, and gout is just toxicity in the blood. Toxicity like uric acid. When the uric acid is too much in the blood, then you find you'll develop problems like gout, among many others. There is another common drug, wanaita miraa ama muguka. It's locally here in Kenya. People are just chewing. You're just adding stimulants in your system and also adding toxicity in your blood. Of course, we can have another talk about this, and make sure to follow the next episode. We are specifically going to be talking about nutrition. We're going to have quite a comprehensive episode on that. So click down below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when we upload any new episode. Another point is medication. Medication, however necessary it is, sometimes it will come at a cost. To increase toxicity in the blood, because of course these are synthetic chemicals. Yes, they are necessary sometimes to use. Of course, follow the directives of your doctor. But again, there is this habit. People have become their own doctors nowadays. People are so much into OTCs. People are just prescribing themselves over-the-counter medications. And you see, for example, when you have a headache, you're just going to the chemist or the dispensary down there, you just get paracetamol. Yeah, you had a headache. Did you ask yourself, why am I having a headache? You might just be stressed. You might just have intestinal problems, gastritis. But the solution to you was to manage that symptom, the headache. I'm not saying that you stay in pain, but it is good for you to think critically and, of course, go through all the options. So let us try and get proper medical consultations in regard to medications, because medications will come at a cost. Continued use of self-prescribing medication will also cause you problems. Stress will bring about hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance will, of course, deter detoxification processes. Like sometimes when you have severe or you have heavy stresses, sometimes maybe you have too much pressure at work, maybe you have family problems and other types of stresses. Did you know that stress could cause constipation? Yes, some research has shown that. So it is good sometimes you want to be relaxed, release some happy hormones, yeah, get some activities, go out there, take some walks, or engage with people who make you happy, and of course you're going to lower your level of stress hormones. Now that we have seen what is detoxification, why we need it, now let us see how we can achieve detoxification. The human body, as they say, it is wonderfully and fearfully made. We have 4 body systems, and the first one is the skin, through a process we call perspiration ama kutoa jasho. Yeah, sweating is very important. Sweat brings out toxins from your blood and others below your skin. I met somebody who told me that they don't sweat. I believe everybody can sweat. It's only that we have different methods. What can work for you will not work for another one. Yeah. Let's talk about several methods that you can use to make your body sweat even beyond normal. And I'm not saying that even sweating when you have fevers, it's normal. No, it's not. We are talking about normal sweating. Like for you, if you want to achieve optimum sweating, you want to use exercises like cardiovascular exercises. These are jumping, climbing up and down the stairs, cycling, doing aerobics, and many others. There is another method. I also love this method, the steam bath. Taking a steam bath, and I particularly recommend the water steam bath. You can find this in hotels. You can even buy portable steam bath machine. Nowadays they are available. Actually, we have some. There are also others like the infrared saunas. This one you can find in hotels. Well, my personal opinion, I feel like they are a bit too much, but of course we all have different tolerance. But personally, I recommend the water steam bath. And you see what the steam can stimulate close to 2.6 million sweat glands below your skin. And that's a very efficient way to steam out these toxins. In fact, whenever you take that sweat and taste it, you feel it's salty and kind of bitter in a way. That just tells you there's some toxins that have come out of your blood and your skin in general. So steam bath can also help in that. So nobody should say that they cannot sweat. Sweating is healthy. What we can always recommend is that whenever you employ methods to try and stimulate sweating, you want to stay hydrated. Take a lot of water. For an average person, you'll see that the recommended water intake is a minimum of 2 liters. Somebody to asked me, can I just take my 2-3 liters once and be done with that business? Yeah, people don't like taking water, but we recommend that you sip water slowly. Get a good water bottle. Yeah, sip water slowly, slowly by slowly. Yeah, that will not flood your system with water. In fact, water is going to be absorbed slowly and it is going to be even more helpful. We advise you take from morning to evening. Just take, 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 take. The second system is the respiratory system. Now, the respiratory system is amazing. It consists of the nose, yeah, the mouth, the lungs, and other organs within that system. But particularly, I want to talk about the mucus. You see, that system has what we call the mucous membrane. The mucus starts just down, even down the nostrils, all the way to the internal organs of the respiratory system. Now, the work of this mucus is to trap toxins from the outside environment, from air. Yeah, you could have very wet air that contains particles that are toxic, dust, pollen, and of course other toxic elements like the smoke and other things. Now the mucus traps all these, and then it's going to be expelled out by the respiratory system, either by blowing your nose, by coughing it out, and also by swallowing it. Yeah, I know some of you swallow mucus, but of course it's harmless. You see, when mucus goes down the digestive system, it's going to find an acidic environment there, it's going to be broken down, and it's going to get out through the bowels. And that's what we can say about the respiratory system. Of course, it's wide and the functions are many. Another system is through the urinary system, which gives out urine. Urine is a metabolic waste that is excreted by the kidneys, poured to the bladder, then of course it's expelled out through the genital. And it is good that we say that whenever you observe your urine and see that it has this turbid, greenish, dark brown or dark yellow color, it is good you get some lab testing, do some urinalysis, or better yet, get a proper medical consultation to determine whether all these excretory organs like the kidneys and the liver are okay. It is good to be conscious about that. Bottom line, you want to take a lot of water, as we said up there. Water really helps this system. Water is the primary detoxifier for this system. Yeah, you want to take a lot of water, you're going to urinate a lot. The more you urinate a lot, you detoxify that system. And it is good to note that good urine color is clear. So take note of that. And the last one, we find it in the digestive system, which we call this process defecation. Defecation is a process where we remove excrements through the bowels. This is probably the largest detoxification system in the body. And you'll find that about 60% of the clients that I meet, they will always complain of severe constipation. But why? Why constipation? You see, if you have a healthy digestive system, you should not have constipation. What brings about constipation? I'll go back to that point of lifestyle. Nowadays, people are using too much refined foods, coming from flour, both maize flour, wheat flour, and other processed foods. These have zero fiber. Like, let's talk about wheat. Wheat has gluten. If you want to eat wheat, eat it with a lot of vegetables, or better yet, take whole wheat flour. If you want to prepare your pastries, I would advise that you use the wholemeal options of flour together with a lot of vegetables. When you're taking wheat, take a lot of vegetables. When you're taking ugali, even if it is this one that has been processed, take about 40% and 60% vegetables. Let us learn to use this wholemeal flour, and we are not going to suffer constipation. Constipation can be controlled, and another method to control constipation is by taking plenty of water. Also exercises, walk. When you walk and do some abdominal exercises, you are also going to solve the problem of constipation. So thank you for being with us in this episode. We also invite you for more, and if you need more clarification on today's topic, you can also call for more consultancy, the number on your screen. Thank you for watching this episode. Make sure you stay tuned for upcoming lessons. Also like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bless you.